Your favorite scorer's favorite scorer. A walking bucket. Carmelo Anthony. From the streets of Baltimore to the bright lights of Madison Square Garden, Melo wasn't just a player, he was an artist. Every pull-up, every jab step, every fadeaway. A brushstroke on basketball's greatest canvas. Before the era of pace and space, before analytics told us the mid-range was dead, Carmelo Anthony made a living off it. He perfected it. It started in Baltimore. A kid with a sweet jumper and a killer instinct. At Oak Hill Academy, Melo was different. Smoother, sharper, colder. Then came Syracuse. One season, one championship, one statement to the world. This kid is next. The class of 2003, legendary. LeBron went first, Melo went third. And for years, people debated if that order was right. Carmelo didn't care. He was built to prove it on the court. In Denver, Melo was electric. He turned a franchise with no direction into a playoff contender overnight. Scoring titles, clutch moments, highlight reels. He had it all. His offensive arsenal was complete. Jab step, pull up, turnaround, fadeaway. Unstoppable. LeBron once said Melo was one of those guys who could give you 30 without breaking a sweat. Kobe echoed it, calling him the toughest cover I ever faced. But behind the numbers, the pressure grew. The Nuggets wanted more. Rings, dominance, leadership. Melo wanted something else. A stage bright enough for his star to shine. The relationship began to sour, and by 2011, the trade rumors turned into headlines. The deal was done. Carmelo Anthony was headed home to New York City. New York was made for Carmelo Anthony. The city, the swagger, the spotlight, everything fit. He wasn't just a Knick, he was the Knicks. From 2012 to 2014, he carried the franchise on his back. That 62-point masterpiece at Madison Square Garden, that was more than a game. It was a moment of healing. The crowd chanting "Melo, Melo" wasn't just noise. It was love, respect, and appreciation for a player who gave everything to the city. Kevin Durant once said, "Melo's a pure scorer. He makes tough shots look easy." And he did, night after night, putting on shows against the best defenders in the world. But basketball is cruel. Despite his brilliance, the Knicks couldn't break through. Poor management, inconsistent rosters, and bad luck stood between Melo and the championship that always seemed within reach. Still, when the Garden's lights hit and the ball found his hands at the elbow, the crowd rose because they knew what was coming. Bucket. When the Knicks era ended, Melo entered the toughest chapter of his career. Oklahoma City, Houston, Portland. Each stop was another test of patience, pride, and perseverance. Critics said he couldn't adapt. They said he couldn't come off the bench. They said the game had passed him by. But Carmelo Anthony was never built to blend in. He was built to stand out. In OKC, he struggled to find rhythm alongside Westbrook and Paul George. In Houston, he barely got a chance. But in Portland, the lights turned back on. He embraced his role. He hit big shots again. He reminded the world that even at 35, skill doesn't age. He proved that real scorers don't forget how to score. As Melo once said, "I'm still here. I still love this game. I still got it." And he did. Carmelo Anthony's story didn't end when he retired. It evolved. Because now the name Anthony is still echoing through gyms across the country. His son, Kiyan Anthony, is following in his footsteps. Same smooth jumper, same calm demeanor, same hunger to be great. Melo now sits courtside, watching with pride. A father seeing his reflection in the next generation. The torch has been passed, and the legacy continues. Cayenne represents the next chapter of a basketball dynasty that started on the blacktops of Baltimore and rose to the lights of Madison Square Garden. And if destiny has its way, we'll be hearing Anthony for 3 for years to come. Carmelo Anthony never lifted the Larry O'Brien trophy, but his career was about more than rings. It was about respect, resilience, and representation. He lifted a city. He inspired a generation. He made kids believe that a mid-range jumper could still be beautiful, that confidence and skill could coexist, that art and competition could share the same court. So when you think of pure scorers, remember Melo, the poet with a basketball, the man who made the mid-range sing. Your favorite scorer's favorite scorer, forever a walking bucket.